The room became very distorted, and I thought my bones were all melting, and I just wanted to scream that I wanted to get out of there.
In the wake of World War II, the US government is engaged in a large number of secret medical experiments designed to help win the Cold War. MKULTRA was one of them. It was the covert name for a CIA mind control project that ran from 1953 to 1964.
They were looking into brainwashing, they were looking into mind control, they were looking into how they could create what they called Manchurian candidates.
A Manchurian candidate is an unwitting assassin brainwashed and programmed to kill.
A drug you could give to someone, get them to commit all sorts of unspeakable acts.
MKUltra seeped into psychiatric institutions across the United States and Canada. It involved exploiting unwitting individuals in mind control experiments, leaving them emotionally scarred for life.
It was really like a concentration camp.
One of the MKUltra sub-projects, number 68, was conducted in Canada. Dr. Ewan Cameron, an American, led the Allen Memorial Institute at McGill University in Montreal, where these experiments took place.
Within 3 weeks, Dr. Cameron decided to call me an acute schizophrenic and ship me up to the sleep room.
He was an authoritarian, ruthless, power-hungry, nervous, tense, angry man.
Patients under his care were never informed of their participation. Once they had undergone their torturous treatment, they were a shell of the human they once were.
I was a vegetable. I had no identity, I had no memory, I'd never existed in the world before. Like a baby, just like a baby that has to be toilet trained.
In 1957, Val Orlico sought treatment from Dr. Cameron for depression.
Boy, I better work hard, and I better do everything that he tells me to do, and, I don't want to lose this opportunity to get well.
Instead of conventional therapy, she was bombarded with massive doses of LSD.
And it really did create a poisonous psychosis.
This devastated her mental well-being.
I just felt that my life was threatened. I could never go back to what I'd been.
What's worse, these experiments were completely non-consensual.
Consent had nothing to do with it. That's not consent.
Rather than receiving therapy, subjects endured electroshock treatments and prolonged periods of induced sleep, often lasting up to 60 days through heavy sedation.
Instead of giving the shocks, say 2 or 3 times a week, they're given 2 or 3 times a day for 3 or 4 weeks, reducing the patient to a sort of animal, vegetable state.
They were also subjected to drug injections like LSD, inducing terrifying hallucinations. Throughout these ordeals, individuals endured the relentless repetition of tape-recorded messages, sometimes exceeding 500,000 repetitions.
They kept you asleep for 23 days, and while I was asleep, they were shocking the heck out of me with electric shocks and playing tapes.
In 1973, officials attempted to destroy all MKUltra records, but in a bureaucracy as vast as the Central Intelligence Agency, it's difficult to destroy everything, and the damning evidence of Dr. Cameron's project surfaced. Upon reading an article detailing CIA funding of mind control experiments, Val Orlico suspected her involvement. She managed to locate 8 other individuals who had been subjects in Dr. Cameron's experiments.
We need some help from our government. We are innocent victims of something that happened that should never have been.
Armed with medical records, they collectively filed a lawsuit against the US government, each seeking $1 million in compensation.
If I were in charge of a government to whom 9 citizens that we are suing for have been brainwashed without their knowing, have had their lives impaired, and have it done by a foreign agency, I would find a way to help those people instead of hindering them.
While memories may fade over time, the consequences of these experiments persist to this day.
I cannot go to sleep without any medication. I have migraine headaches that last for a week.
I've never been able to sleep without medication since the sleep treatment. I went through years and years and years of severe depressions.
What's even more appalling is that the CIA doesn't deny the abominable experiments occurred.